Greetings, math fans. All right, so this is worksheet 4, and it's basically a review of the past 3 worksheets, okay? So what I'm going to do with you guys is I'm going to do the left-hand side, and you're going to do the right-hand side, okay? So again, whatever you want to do, follow along here. I will actually do both sides, but I want you to do the right-hand side because you need to know how to do this stuff for a quiz or for a test or for the final exam, okay? Because remember, this part here is 7 questions. I like to highlight that. Okay, it's 7 questions out of 43 questions. Okay, so make sure you know what you're doing, because if you know what you're doing, you'll do well in the final exam. All right. So let's get started here. Again, leave all these in fraction form. This is just cross multiplying. So it's x times 4, 4x equals 27. I don't care, use your calculator, it's fine. Use your phone, whatever. Okay, divide by 4, and you can leave it like that. X equals 27 fourths. Okay. All right, moving down. Number 3, 2 times x is 2x. 5 times 3 is 15. Divide both sides by 2. X is 15 halves. Right, these are pretty easy. This one is a little bit more involved because you have x's on both sides, but no big deal. We cross multiply. So it's 4 times x plus 1 equals 6x. So distribute that. 4x plus 4 equals 6x. And then I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. So you get 4 equals 2x. Okay, and then divide both sides by 2. So x comes out to be 2. Okay. Moving on. Same thing, cross multiply. So 2 times x minus 2 is equal to 5x. So we get 2x minus 4 equals 5x. And subtract 2x from both sides. So you get negative 4 is equal to 3x. Divide by 3. So x is negative 4/3. Okay. All right, cool. So now these are, remember percent. So remember the nice little formula is over of equals percent over 100. Okay, and just plug it in and you just make sure you solve for the right thing. So here it is, 20%. So right away I'm going to put 20 over 100. Of what number? So of is the question, so that's the x, is 80. There's your setup. Pretty easy. So we get 20x equals 8,000. Divide by 20. So x equals 400. Okay. 45 is, so as your 45, that's is, what percent? So that's what I'm looking for. That's my x of 60. Okay, we cross multiply, so 60x is equal to 4,500, and then we divide both sides by 60. And again, you divide that in your calculator, and you get 75. Okay, and the last one, here on this left side, what is, so that's your question, 70% of 50. Okay, cross multiply. So 100x equals 3,500. And divide by 100. So x is 35. Okay, pretty easy, right? All right, so I did those 7 problems, and you're going to do the left or the right side. So I am going to do that now as well, but you should be doing that and not just writing down my answers, because that doesn't work so well. Okay? All right. So if I cross multiply, I get 2x equals 18. Right? 6 times 3 is 18. Divide by 2. X equals 9. Okay, cross multiply. 6x equals 28. Divide both sides by 6. And you can just leave it like that. X equals 28 over 6. Beautiful. Okay. Next one. Cross multiply, so 6 times x plus 2 equals 5x. So 6x plus 12 equals 5x. I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides. That gives me 12 equals negative 1x. So you got to make sure you solve. So divide both sides by negative 1, x equals negative 12. Okay. And again, cross multiply, move it down here a little bit. So I got 2 times x minus 3 equals 5x. Distribute, so 2x minus 6 equals 5x. And subtract 2x from both sides. So negative 6 equals 3x, divide by 3. And this one you should simplify. You should know that 6 divided by 3 is 2, but in this case it's negative 2. Okay? So here's some more percent problems. 6 is, so 6 is the is, what percent? That's your question. Of 48. There we go. Cross multiply. So we get 48x equals 600. Divide by 48. And that gives us 12.5 if you put in your calculator. Okay? What is, that's your question, what is 40%? So put 40 over 100 of 70. So you cross multiply, so 100x equals 2800 divided by 100. So x is 28. Okay, and the last one, 90%. So there's 90 over 100. Of what number? That's your question. Is 80. So put 80 for, or is. And I cross multiply. So 90x equals 8,000 divided by 90. And that gives you 88.9. Okay. And this top number, by the way, is what percent? That's a percent here. Okay. All right, that's it, math fans. So that's worksheet 4, just a review. So hopefully you guys are good to go with that. And I said good number of questions, 7 questions in the final exam based just on this. That's crazy. Okay, so 7 questions based on 14 questions that I have written here. So you guys should be able to get that. Okay, have an outstanding day. Adios, math fans. Goodbye.